Come here.
Oh Hi, 2025, is a sharply written, emotionally chaotic romantic dramedy that takes the familiar setup of a weekend couple's getaway and turns it into an unexpectedly hilarious and uncomfortably relatable exploration of modern relationships. Directed by Sophie Brooks and co-written with Molly Gordon, who also stars in the lead role, the film plays with genre conventions to offer a story that feels both deeply personal and universally awkward. At its core, Oh Hi is a movie about miscommunication, unmet expectations, and the blurry lines that define today's romantic entanglements, especially among millennials and Gen Z. The plot centers around Iris, played by Molly Gordon, and Isaac, played by Logan Lerman, two 30-somethings who escape the city for a romantic weekend in the countryside. At first, everything seems idyllic. They're cooking fancy dinners, singing duets in the car, having spontaneous sex, and sharing quiet, wine-soaked moments on the porch. But beneath the charm lies uncertainty. How well do they really know each other? How long have they been seeing each other? Are they actually a couple? These questions start to bubble up when Iris casually refers to Isaac as her boyfriend, prompting him to deliver the classic soft boy line, "I think you're great. I'm just not looking for a relationship right now." The emotional fallout takes a bizarre turn when, after a playful BDSM session, Isaac ends up tied to the bed, just in time for Iris to process his bombshell revelation. What could have been a tearful breakup transforms into a comedic hostage situation when Iris decides to keep him tied up for 12 hours to convince him that they are, in fact, meant to be together. From here, the film veers into dark comedy territory as Isaac becomes a literal captive audience for Iris's impassioned monologues and emotional unraveling. Their situation spirals even further when Iris calls her best friend Max, played by Geraldine Viswanathan, who shows up with her boyfriend Kenny, played by John Reynolds, turning this romantic getaway into an awkward four-person circus of opinions, confusion, and moral ambiguity. The film thrives on its sharp, often self-deprecating humor and standout performances. Gordon is electric as Iris, unhinged, vulnerable, and painfully funny, and she brings raw honesty to a character who might otherwise come across as simply crazy. Lerman is pitch perfect as the passive but charming Isaac, embodying the emotionally unavailable archetype many viewers will instantly recognize. Viswanathan and Reynolds add additional comedic flavor, with Reynolds stealing scenes as the true crime nerd who suddenly finds himself playing legal advisor in a hostage love story. However, for all its originality and strong cast, Oh Hi doesn't always stick the landing. The second half struggles to maintain the sharpness of its premise, and the resolution, while aiming to be emotionally grounded, feels too neat for the psychological mess it sets up. The screenplay occasionally flirts with deeper themes of gender roles, emotional manipulation, and toxic communication, but never fully commits to exploring them. That said, it still offers a refreshing take on the rom-com genre, subverting expectations and injecting just enough chaos to feel real without going completely off the rails. With a tight 94-minute runtime, Oh Hi, Swing, releasing July 25, 2025, is a quirky, emotionally messy, and darkly funny film that's bound to start conversations, and maybe even a few arguments, about the wild world of modern love. Whether you see yourself in Iris, Isaac, or someone caught in between, the film delivers enough uncomfortable truths and laughs to make it worth the watch. So, don't forget to watch this movie, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel for more upcoming movies. Update.
Ow, it's stinging.
Yeah,
It's burning.
yeah, sometimes things that hurt are good for us.